Kind of the worst of Christmases and the best of Christmases all in the same Christmas. I was 13 and we lived in a little town in Utah called Clearfield. It was really tough times. Dad had a hard time making a living there, and so money was really tight. On Christmas Eve we were poking around there and it looked like every package was something soft, like, I don't know, pajamas, underwear. And we were thinking, oh, this is really fun, lots of fun. So anyhow, we were kind of all a little depressed. And then my grandmother, who lived about a block down the street, called and said, would you like to come down? I've made some cake that I think you guys should have. And her cakes were wonderful. So that was a little bit of happiness. So we trudged down through the snow 1 block, downhill, it wasn't uphill, to her house, ate the cake and had a fine time for the afternoon because she also had one of our old Parcheesi games there, and the 4 of us played Parcheesi for 3 or 4 hours. Then her phone rings, and then she said, well, it's getting dark and your mom and dad want you to come home. So we went on back up the hill and walked into the living room, and there beside all those awful little presents was the first TV we'd ever personally seen up close. And it was a big console with a 16-inch screen, and we have never been so thrilled in our lives. And it happened that Christmas Eve that year was on a Monday, so the first thing we did on Christmas Eve was watch I Love Lucy. And we kept doing that every Monday night for the rest of our lives till we all grew up. I was 13, so I only watched it for the next 7 years, but the other kids watched it a lot longer, so it became the family tradition.